Could you please take us through the game tonight, according to you?
They just came on ready to play, and I don't feel like they had to fire that matched them. They played harder, got to more loose balls, offensive rebounded it very well. I don't think we were ready to compete today.
What do you say was the thing that made you lose the game tonight?
Not really. They hit a lot of shots. They executed very well. And like I said, we didn't come out ready to play today.
Okay. Well, your own performance doesn't matter, or what do you say? No. Okay, Tabor Myers, thank you very much, and good luck next game.
Thank you.
Franklin Williams, a nice game for the home crowd. What do you say about our game tonight?
I think we came out pretty focused against a great opponent that we took a loss to earlier in the season. But just with the 2-week break for the national team stuff, we prepared pretty well on the practice floor in the weight room. And I think we just came out hungry tonight, to finally get back on the floor and play some basketball.
Yeah. A lot of self-confidence, even if we got beaten on offense, we just came back. What do you say about that?
I think what coach is telling us, just keep going. It's a long game, 40 minutes. And so we just, play defense, crash offensive glass, execute on offense, just, make smart basketball plays. At the end, our players showed, what we were really supposed to do.
Yeah. What do you say about the home crowd tonight?
I think it was a great game for them to watch, and they deserve it. From just how this team has been, presenting itself on and off the floor. I think they really like us as people, and not just basketball players. And I think that's one of our main things too. Is go out there, entertain them, give them a show, give them what they deserve, and on top of that, winning games. Because last year didn't go so well, but they still had great guys on the team last year. But this year that was one of our focuses to get the crowd involved, be more involved off the floor in the public, with the kids on social media. So I think every night they come out, they expect to see a show, and we deliver.
Yeah. Franklin Williams, thank you very much for a very good game, and good luck next game. Torbjörn Jerke, if you can take a shower if you want. Torbjörn Jerke, I read on Jämtland's website that you expected a tough game in Nässjö. What do you say?
Well, I didn't expect them to come out more hungry than us. I expected them to be fired up. I expected them maybe to have a little bit of problem with their timing. But I didn't expect them to outwork us for, I'd say, the whole game. They are either better than us for the whole possession, or they're better than us for more than half of the possession. We work hard sporadically. We don't work hard for 24 seconds or 22 seconds or 20 seconds, but they did. And you could see certain things that they wanted to take away. They didn't want Evarist to get as many shots one-on-one as he has gotten maybe against different teams, and they were very good at trapping it. We couldn't find the outlet pass to open shooters. We weren't moving well without the ball. Also, we couldn't run on them because we couldn't get any stops. And if you compare that to us, on the other end, we talked about one thing, and that was their scores. Ruffin is one, but the two Americans in Williams and Jackson, not to allow them to shoot that many threes. And that's exactly what they did. They shot 30 threes, and those two guys shoot a total of 17 threes together. The one thing we talked about, force them to take twos. Don't let them shoot threes. So we were almost there, but not quite. And in a day when they shoot that well, the numbers grow. I think the game was lost in the first half with our intensity. We come out with less intensity than they. We have 11 turnovers. We allow 55 points in one half, and that I think the game was decided in the first half.
Okay, what do you say to each other in the halftime?
Well, that's exactly what we talked about. That they're on route for 110 points. I didn't think that was going to be the truth at the end, and it was 108. They scored. They played with intensity, and they played with intensity for 40 minutes. They played very hard. and they worked together. Whatever mistakes they made, they shook their head and they kept playing. We spent time on the referees, we spent time on each other, and we just got, sometimes it just happens. The team walks in and you get a day like this where nothing works. The one thing I don't like is how we behaved. That I don't like. Unfortunately, it happens. So the biggest question for us is how we're gonna deal. A loss like this happens every season. I'm just not happy. Being outworked can happen sometimes too. They felt it, we didn't. We feel heavy, we feel tired. It doesn't work. It happens. Yeah. But what I don't like is the way we acted individually, and getting angry with the wrong things at our own teammates and at the referees. But it's frustration. So let's see what happens after this. They played a very good game, and we didn't have a chance.
Okay, Torbjörn, thank you very much, and good luck next game. What do you say? I can't. It was a wonderful game.
Yeah,
what do you say?
I think one of the best in the season. And first, congratulate the players. You must be proud of them. And as he said, even in our locker room, we were wondering how could affect us the break. We got the feeling that we were practicing a lot, too much, and we got kind of anxiety, and we just told him to take it easy at the beginning if we were struggling, but fortunately it happened the opposite. We can think that the guys were really focused, really hungry to play that game, and even though we scored 108 points, I think that the key has been in the defense. They stick with the plan for almost 40 minutes. They stick with the rules. We got a couple of targets. Of course, it was a slow down their game through Shungania. We wanted to take them less risks than they used to, and I think we got those goals, and it helped us. It helped us to become more confident, and in offense, we should really well.
Yeah.
Sharing the ball, I think if you see the numbers, 26 assists from 41 field goals made, it explains everything in offense. And in defense, as I said, we stick with the plan almost 40 minutes, and it has been the key.
A break from basketball, not practicing but playing the games. What have you been doing?
No, just practicing. But we were in a period that we play one game, we rest the day after. We practice, we play a game, rest. We came from that period, and we used to. In the first part of the league, we didn't used to. We struggled a lot. We got six losses in a row. But then we were sure that in the second part of the league, with 6 games in a row, then look, we won 4. We got that game with Italia, that strange game in the last quarter that we gave up. And now we were a little bit afraid, scared of what's going to happen with that break. It's going to affect us or not. And well,
you were hungry.
Yeah, we were hungry.
Yeah.
It was focused, and the guys performed really well in both ends. With a really great team. Really great team.
Jordi, thank you very much for this game, and good luck next game.